Hello and welcome back to the channel. At the moment I am working on the super license. In the last video we did the high speed ring and we did manage to get gold after some considerable attempts. Today we are moving to Monza in the Ferrari and hopefully we'll be able to do this one just a little bit quicker. For those of you that are new to the channel, I've been working through the game and normally the sectors are pretty good. However, when it comes to doing the full laps, I tend to struggle a little bit. So let's see how we can do at Monza. This is a track that I do know it's quite complex and we are not used to the Ferrari and the braking points, so we are going to need to be careful, in particular into this first corner. I'm going to brake on the 150 meter board, which is way too late. Now I'm not working with the demonstration at the moment. I tend to find it easier to just try these runs myself and learn as I'm racing. But as you saw in the last one, if you're following along, sometimes the videos do help. Even braking on the 200 meter board there was a little bit too late. Oh, got a spin on the way out. I haven't got the ghost car up because I've still got my own ghost car from the last video. So I probably need to make that change. I'm going to brake on the bridge. Again, way too late. Okay, let's just come out here. Okay, we'll do one more run. So on this one, we're looking for the 200 meter board. We're going to bury the brake pedal down through the gears. Again, still just a little bit too deep. Careful with the power going down. It's always going to be flat through here, although that's sliding out. Oh, okay, interesting. Once you get a slide on this Ferrari, it just keeps on sliding. I needed to back out of that a little bit, so that's a lesson learned. So we need to brake just before the 200 meter board, get it down through the gears into first gear. I think actually we could have braken a little, or applied the brakes a little bit later than that. Watching this turn in, just watching for the slide this time. I'm going to brake on the 200 meter board. There are actually some skid marks on the floor there which we might be able to use. Just hug the inside of this corner, otherwise you do wind up in that gravel trap, and there's absolutely no leeway on the exit of that corner. So if I'm going to go to the ghost settings and take my personal best off, put the gold ghost on, and that will at least give me something to work towards. Decided to use second gear there, so less wheel spin when we're putting the power down as we come out of the corner. That seemed to work. So another lesson learnt. Or just sliding out a little bit wide there. Same through here, leaving it in second gear. Still got a little bit of a slide. For the moment, I'm just taking this one a little bit cautious. Still just trying to stay with the ghost car. I broke a little bit too early there. Come on, let's see if we can get on the back of this ghost car a little bit more. This bottom corner will be interesting. Is he going to go deep or is he going to go shallow? He's going shallow. Some cars actually run quite deep into that corner. We're going to go off. Oh, okay, so he's going shallow and then turn it in. Going deep is not going to work in this Ferrari. He just keeps on running and running and running. So again, watching for our braking point just before the 200-meter board, get it slowed down. Second gear, really stomping on the brakes. Trying to get the power down. Got a better drive out of that corner. Watching his line. Just sliding a little bit. So we got underneath the bridge. No, it's before the bridge. So I need to brake just before the bridge on that one. We are staying with him for the moment. Take a little bit of that curb. We're coming down into the chicane. Oh, I broke at the wrong bridge. Not the end of the world. Don't drift out too wide there. Oh, we've got a slide on, big slide. That's cost me. I'm just watching for where he brakes this time. Just before the 100-meter board. I still didn't get it slowed down as much as he did. Just trying to keep it on the track. Get the power down. This is not going to be close enough, but it's not a bad effort. Oh, we did. Okay, that's good enough for gold. Wow, that was a bit quicker than the first one. Wow. It's a lovely looking car, this one. So getting the brakes on just before the 200-meter board, getting it turned in, it was using second gear over those curbs. First just was too much power as we were trying to go through there, so second gear was better. Just flooring it through this section, trying to keep it tight to the inside line. I did get a little bit of a slide more than the ghost car did through there. So just trying to control it, lifting on the throttle slightly. Underneath the bridge, bury the brakes for this turn in, watching for the curbs, making sure we don't hit those sausage curbs, watching for the gravel, using all of the track. Fast run down onto this corner. I was watching the ghost car's brake lights for this one, where he broke, and I was trying to do the same. So unfortunately I wasn't really using markers on the track, I was using more the ghost car for braking. Taking a little bit of that curb, letting it drift out to the left hand curb. Trying to get as much speed through this little section. And now I'm watching for the bridges. Underneath the first one, buried a brake pedal. I was a bit early on the brakes there. Could have applied the brakes a little bit later, which would have given me a little bit more speed through here, but it was enough. We just managed to get this out of the corner and just chasing down the ghost car, and I think that was what made the difference on this lap. The exit through there was better than I had anticipated. Into this last corner, so we're braking just before the board. I think the first board, I think we could have probably applied the brakes a little bit later. Hugging the outside of that curb, I was really conscious of letting the car drift too wide, and then it was just a run to the line, and thankfully that was a gold. So second place, so quite happy with that one. It's gold, and that's all that really matters for now. So that's 1 and 2 done. We're going to go on to S3 at the Tsukuba circuit in the Sylvia in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It is very, very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that bell button for notification on when I release future videos. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.